Whether it's a holiday or weekend, because today is Juneteenth, people can still make money from the market. You see, when you are trading, you have access to this tool, you have the ability to still get money out of the market. I'm going to show you a brief trade that took place on Bitcoin where the trade signal was issued and it worked. It works 80% of the time. That being said, what you need to get in a position to do is get access to a tool that takes the guesswork out of when to buy or sell in the market. You see, a lot of times people make a mistake trying to figure out and learn all of these different chart patterns and things of that nature. But the fact of the matter is, when you have a tool that lets you know, we have a daily bias that's bullish, we have a buy signal, we know the colors of the trend, and we have momentum in the market, now you can press buy with confidence, knowing that you have an 80% chance of hitting the success take profit one. So I'm gonna show you another example, and if you want access to the tool, it's available down below. But let's go. So I switched it up. And decided to do Ethereum instead. It was a setup that I like. The Bitcoin was a good one, but I haven't done Ethereum, so I want to do Ethereum just so you can see it's 24/7 as well. People are trading and making money in multiple under multiple tickers, and this is one of them. So let's hit play and see how it works for a good setup. There are two different things that we teach. We want 4 metrics to match, or if it's only 3 out of the 4, the specific 3 that it needs to be, then you'll just take earlier profits. This is the 3-minute chart, and sometimes you have to adjust charts in order to find the setup, because it might show a different setup if you're under the 3-minute versus the 2-minute or the 5-minute. So that's something, you know, you'll learn as well as once you decide to get access to this system. And what it's looking for is trying to match up 4 different things. If you see a daily bias that matches the buy sell signal, you see some trending bars down here and some momentum, you got an A+ setup. So if you know how to count to 4 and you know your colors, you're good to go. Right now the daily bias is showing bearish. We see some downward action showing the down. Boom. Let's pause right there. Confirm. Sell. Now, so the things that we're looking at: daily bias, bearish. Sell, that matches. If it's bearish, you're expecting a sell. Perfect. We see some trend in the red direction. Now, at the time that this sell signal was issued, we had a little momentum. We cut off right there, but we did have some momentum during the time where the sell was initially issued. So that represents, you know, pretty much an A+ setup. Even though this changed the grade, you know, slightly after that, this is still a trade that you can have some level of confidence in and say, okay, it's likely to hit my TP1. Not guaranteed, but likely to hit my take profit 1. This is my entry, you know, that area, and looking at where it's at, I'm gonna go ahead and hit sell. Let's hit sell, and then let's see what comes from it. So I'm gonna hit play and see, you know, how this plays out, because take profit 1 is a possibility with an A+ setup. Now, you also want to pay attention to if it's any boxes. So sometimes we see these boxes, it could kind of bounce off of the box due to the support level that this box creates. However, not to confuse you, we're in the trade, you know, and let's just pay attention to the number. Right now we're up 30 cents, no big deal. Not closing the trade, just, you know, looking at the details of the market. Boom, drop down, and it's getting closer to that take profit. Now, if I was trading more contracts, that would be a lot more money. Now, let's pause here. It's only $2.60 based on, you know, the style of this particular ticker. Depending on what you're trading may determine how much money you make from it. But what people do when they know that there's a small amount of money that gets made from the ticker that they're trading, they just increase the contract size. So if this was 10 contracts, then it would be 10 times the amount, just the example. And some people trade more, but as you can see, it did hit the take profit. Just want you to see that multiple things that you decide to trade, this tool can work. So at this point, if a person wanted to, they can go ahead and hit the X, take those profits, and the A+ setup was effective. It showed daily buys being bearish, a sell signal that matches, red trending, green momentum around the time when the sell was initiated, and then when it really started dropping, that momentum was in there. That's what pushed it to the next level, showing that money flowing in can move the market. And this is key. A lot of people don't know when money is entering the market. So if you don't understand nothing else, understand that this gives you the ability to know what's going on, even if you don't thoroughly know what's going on. But what you do know is, okay, the daily bias is bearish. I got a sell signal. I got some trending in my direction that I'm, comparing it to, and I got some green momentum. 1, 2, 3, 4. Simply put. So hopefully this was helpful. Hopefully you take a step back and realize how easy this is and decide, okay, I'm ready to go ahead and get us a chance and make the initial investment to get started, so you can understand how to get money out of the market. It's all about skill sets, assets, and access. So if you want access to this, there's a link available down below so you can tap into it and see how you can use this to your advantage as a new trader, as an experienced trader, as a, wherever you are in your journey. This can be a tool that can help you. Hey, this is a great tool. I'm gonna just say that, and people are winning greatly. I try not to make income claims or tell you all of the wins that are happening in the group, because it looks as though I'm making a guarantee, and they're getting real particular about people making money claims and things of that nature. So I don't want to go down that path. But what I will tell you is, if you can count to 4, you know your colors, then you can position yourself for profits with high probability. Mr. Smith signing out. Salute.